Okay, why are you doing the laundry?
The laundry, I just need to do one load.
It doesn't matter. That's my job. If you want something done, tell me. There's no reason for you to do it. Is there?
Yes.
Yeah, there's always a reason.
You're
I don't
busy.
really care. You want everything your way. That's how everything is. Hi, welcome to the D Effect. This was a little skit, and today we're talking about how to argue fun and in a
Healthy way.
healthy way.
Or in an unhealthy and not fun way.
That's right. So we're going to introduce, of course, you know Warren, and I'm Dee, and I want to let you know another inanimate object that we're going to play with today or use. This is, if you can see it, it's called a squishy brain. Yes, we needed to drop a brain, both of us, so we had to use this instead of a ball. The object of this is to argue. And how do we use it, Warren?
Whoever has it gets their chance to talk.
And the other person?
Listens.
The other person listens. So anyway, with this being said, we're going to be describing ways and why we do it. Warren, did you want to?
Yeah. So we talked about the right ways to argue and the wrong ways. Right ways, people don't get their feelings hurt, they sleep better, they're happier. And if you argue the wrong way, feelings are hurt, unhappiness ensues, and you don't sleep good.
That's right. You don't sleep good, and you probably have an even worse day, and the argument still continues. Warren and I developed a way how we can both say our piece when an argument, and this has to do with this little brain. You can use a ball, a brain, a pen, anything, just to let the other person know that when you have it in your hands, you can talk. But just remember, you got to give this up and give it to the other person.
And then they get to talk. So it's really good. It makes us listen to each other better and let each person get their thoughts out. Before I pass it off, we're going to talk with four parts of or four things that have to do with arguing. Describing things, discussing things, arguing, and resolving. So the talk about the laundry, would you please tell him or tell them about your feelings about the laundry, how that was an argument, and in fact it was probably an unhealthy argument in the end. We didn't use this, and feelings get hurt. So you can talk about the laundry. Here you go.
Thank you, Warren. Really appreciate it. Now it's my turn. He gets to listen, which is good. So yes, it was a real argument. I was in a mood, you could say, and he wanted to get his laundry done for the simple fact that he had a shirt he wanted to wear the next day. I didn't know that. That was communicated later, so on and so forth, and it all boiled over and it exploded into something major. And later on, yes, we did make up and everything was okay, but there are times where it just doesn't happen. So to have a healthy argument, my thought is, I believe you have to have knowledge. You have to stay on topic and know what you're talking about. And if you want to communicate it, you got to communicate it, not in unhealthy ways. Don't use buts, ifs, and what was the other word?
You.
You is a bad word. So Warren, explain why you is a bad word.
Because it's a lot easier to hear someone say I feel or I believe or whatever than it is to hear someone tell you how you feel. It's just not right.
That's right. When you use the word you, you're actually putting the blame on them. It's their fault. If you want to argue healthy in a good way, you got to use words where they'll listen to you. You will not listen You will not listen to anyone when they put the blame on you because they're attacking you. If you want to understand them, you will not attack them. You will let them speak so you can understand them. Then you can grab the ball and then you can let them know, okay, I didn't realize this. I'm sorry, this, that. It doesn't matter how it works. The ball is the key. Don't point fingers saying it's you, or what if this would have happened. It doesn't matter what if this is going to happen because that didn't happen. Stay on topic. Understand what you're talking about. Warren, what do you think?
I think that the way to discuss things, I think that the trick is to know that if you want to avoid fights, because we didn't even mention that word, if you want to avoid fights,
big arguments.
No,
Fights,
it's even
okay,
worse. I think
okay.
a fight is even worse than an argument.
Okay, you're absolutely right.
So what I'm saying is, as we're talking about this stuff, I think that describing things from first person, present tense, how I feel is good, and then discussing things is great. Arguing back, it can be okay, but then it can go to fighting, and so. Like,
okay.
What I'm saying is I don't think that you're going to have the ball when you're out in the world with other people. So I think that this is good practice.
Yes.
At home.
It is.
But then you have to learn these tools to take it out on the road when you're out in business and other things.
Yeah, Warren's right. You won't have the ball all the time. I learned over the years. I'm not really good at it. I'm far from good, but I listen to the person that's trying to describe their problem and how it was interfered with. And if you can zip this, put it on hold, and let them speak, the argument is so much better, so much healthier. You can put arguments with a lot of things, but if you use the rule, listen until they're done. And if they can do the same, you get a lot further. So we're talking about healthy ways of arguing, because I know when you subscribe or talk, or you want to talk about a certain topic on this channel, I want to use the ball. So it's easier when you're doing back and forth, because I can read emails and go back and forth that way. Just never point the finger. It's your fault. It's you. It's you. Why did you do that? If it was like this, this will never happen. Stay on point. Stay in tune. Stay focused. Warren, what do you think?
It's good. What made the what I know is that we argued about the laundry, and the only thing that fixed it was when I told her the reason I needed my shirt the next day. Until she heard that, there was no calming. I don't know what to say about that.
He's right.
I think that we have to learn to discuss. We have to
learn how to communicate both together, in tune with each other, to get the job done, to get the relationship in a good manner. So with this, please take it to heart. Understand that arguing is healthy and it can be fun, but you got to put it in the right context, because you cannot put you or whatnot at fault. And there's a lot of places in news, they say, well, you know, they said this, they said that. Politicians are famous for that, but we're much better than them. Warren, that's my thoughts. What about you?
Dee's really good at discussing things and listening, so it's been a good learning experience for me. I think it's about practice, and actually I don't even love the word argue. I don't like fight, I don't like argue. I do like, what were they?
Deep discussions.
I like describe.
Describing.
I like listening to people describe things.
Absolutely.
I like discussing things, hearing your thoughts, giving my thoughts. I like coming up with arguments as to why my thinking might be true. I like listening to you come up with reasons why yours is true. Resolution. probably my favorite. I like it when
Resolution.
it's
Tell
resolved.
me what resolution means to you. Huh?
Differences are either accepted or,
Reject.
well, no, better, no.
What?
Either accept the differences or come to agreement. And either way can be okay, I think.
No, actually, Warren's right. Here's another one. My daughter and I came up with. Actually, she did. We were arguing, and it was time to finish the argument. And she said, "Look, why don't we both agree to disagree for now?" And that just toned everything down. The argument stopped, and the debate,
Mm-hmm.
and that was it. And I got my say, she had her say, same with Warren. He has great topics, his thoughts on discussion, his having his views heard. I mean, all of this plays into a good, healthy argument. But learn when to stop it. The word stop is really good. You look at them and say, stop, no more, stop, please. That is a key thing to shut off that stove because it's going to boil over where no one wants to go. Number one. Number two, just come up with that saying, let's both agree to disagree.
Can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
We've got to break this down into smaller chunks because all these words are coming to light. Everything from describing things, discussing things, debating things, arguing, fighting, and resolve. And I think that if we could learn how to do each one of these things in a healthy way.
Maybe
It's
that'll
like-
be
it's kinda
for our
odd.
next topic.
It seems like we're breaking it down into
Yes,
like crazy.
you're
but
right.
I think it's true. I think it's true.
No, Warren's
I got
right.
a lot to learn.
I agree with him. I can't argue. Well, this is about arguing.
Yeah.
I guess I could argue, but I won't argue. Anyway. Okay, well, this is it for
Time out.
today.
Before you quit,
Oh, yes?
what do you like about arguing?
I like to argue hard because you know the end result. The end result is resolution. Resolution to an argument, either to end it, having our differences, or ending it, saying, oh, you know, I didn't know that, and I totally agree. Yes, it had to be done. So on and so forth. It's just a good argument. If you know how to argue, and the other person knows how to argue, or a group of people, or in a debate, you end it. You got your say. It's out there. It can never be erased.
Yeah.
And that's what argument is, to get your feelings, to get your thoughts, to get everything out. What do you think?
Totally true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's to be seen and to see the other person.
Yes, absolutely it is. So with that being said, I got an eyelash that's falling down in front of me. Anyway, whoops. We're gonna end this because I gotta fix my
Okay.
eyes. Anyway, welcome back, and we'll see you again. Subscribe, like, follow, send me emails. Anyway, I love you. We love you, and please follow us. Warren, you want to say anything?
Thanks for watching.
Okay, you're a little shy. But anyway,
No, I'm
love
not.
you, and we will see you on the next episode. And what we're going to be doing is a big question mark on my end too. Okay, I love you. See you soon.